Todd R. Gardner and Andre Weig are currently leading the pack, with Okiyoki 3 close behind in third. Ice Triamboynon 82 looks to make a move as the race progresses. Okiyoki 3 takes the lead, passing Todd R. Gardner and Andre Weig. Kamikaze 38 advances to 4th place, overtaking Sidrek and Uyush John 7 to Toy. Bunon climbs to 8th place, overtaking Greninjeb and Maya.I. Sidrek and Eugen 7 have advanced to 4th place, passing Kamikaze 38. Greninjeb and Maya have climbed to 7th place, surpassing Drinon. Drinon has moved up to 8th place, overtaking Eti 1792 and Super Lacroix. Dotata. Lacroixon 1980. In the ODRS 69 is fighting with 727, and Mistone 149 in the Chevrolet Corvette Sinix for 19th place. Meanwhile, Samusurar and Ukambakam have advanced to 26th position, surpassing Shohashi and Electric Murray in the standings. Buchitsero advances to 15th place, by passing Takshinovsky Tida. Todd R. Gardner and Andre Weig have made a swift move up to 3rd place, successfully overtaking Sidrek and Euge John 7. Dakota Snake, 306 Retro, and Texas Rangers Watt are fiercely battling for the 13th position. Dakota Snake and 306 Retro are in an Aston Martin DBS, while Texas Rangers Watt is pushing hard in a Cadillac CTSV. Let's see who comes out on top in this intense fight for position. Duff Dad, El Payo SD, and Zondanite Wolf are locked in a fierce battle for the 11th position. El Payo SD in the Ferrari Portofino, Zondanite Wolf in the Ferrari Portofino, and Bucchizeo in a Chevrolet Corvette G6 are fiercely contesting the 14th position. Meanwhile, Lacroixon 1980 has made an impressive move up to 19th place, surpassing Sinis Kainem. Sinise Kiname has pushed up to 20th, overtaking Sabina 27 and Mistone 149 in the process. Alpine OSD and Zandonite Wolf have advanced to 14th place, surpassing Baka Zero. The trio is now engaged in a heated battle for the 14th position. Alpine OSD and Zandonite Wolf are piloting a Ferrari Portofino, while Baka Zero is at the wheel of a Chevrolet Corvette Saint 6. Dakota Snake and 306 Retro are challenging each other for the 13th position in their Aston Martin DBs, and Alpine OSD and Zandonite Wolf are right there too in their Ferrari Portofino. The race for P13 is heating up. Zydrek, Eustone 7, Todd R. Gardner, and Andrei are fiercely competing for the third spot in their Cadillac CTSV and BMW M5, 12 Atorchi. Lacroisson 1980 and Sinise Kiname are battling it out for the 19th position in their Audi RS69 and Chevrolet Corvette Saint 6. Kazushok and Chieftain Axe have made significant progress, climbing to 27th place by passing Sami Surai and Nukem Buken. Wojcicero from Quark Express now in 14th place after passing Takshinovsky. Takshinovsky makes a move up to 15th, overtaking Decatur Snake and 306 Retro. A close battle for 15th between Takshinovsky and BMW M4 and Dakota Snake and 306 Retro in an Aston Martin DBS. Dakota Snake and 306 Retro have overtaken Polo Costanin, now in a duel for 16. Dakota Snake and 306 Retro are behind the wheel of an Aston Martin DBS, while Polo Costanin is piloting a BMW M612. Duff Dad, El Pio SD, and Zandonite Wolf are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 12th position. Sinise Kiname, Sabina 27, and Mistone 149 are fiercely battling for the 20th position. Bukase has made a move up to 22nd, successfully overtaking Wazirius Guy and Sir Ironbot in the process. Polo Costanin has advanced to the 16th position, successfully passing Decatur Snake and 306 Retro in a smooth maneuver. Gary, Zed, and Amy smoothly maneuver their way up to the 5th position, overtaking Janone in a precise display of skill. Polo Costanine in the BMW M612, Decatur Snake, and 306 Retro in the Aston Martin DBS are locked in a tight skirmish for the 16th position. The competition is fierce as they maneuver through the track. Polo Costanine advances to 16th place, passing Decatur Snake and 306 Retro in a swift move. Decatur Snake and 306 Retro have made a smart move, advancing to 16th place by overtaking Polo Costanine. They now engage in a competitive battle for the 16th position. Decatur Snake and 306 Retro are piloting an Aston Martin DBS, while Polo Costanine's behind the wheel of a BMW M612. Wichitsero in the Chevrolet Corvette teams is closely contested by Tuchinowski in the BMW M4 for the 14th position. Meanwhile, Lacroixon 1980 in the Audi RS69 is battling Senis Kiname in the Chevrolet Corvette Zenix for the 19th spot. The competition remains fierce as these drivers navigate the track. Lacroixon 1980 advances to 18th place, passing Senis Kiname. Senis Kiname jumps to 19th place, overtaking Polo Costanine. Polo Costanine, Sabine 27, and Mistone 149 are closely contesting for 20th place. Polo Costanine drives a BMW M612, while Sabine 27 and Mistone 149 handle a Chevrolet Corvette. Senis Kiname has advanced to P18, successfully passing Lacroixon 1980. A heated competition is unfolding for the 19th position between Lacroixon 1980 in an Audi RS69 and Sabine 27 and Mistone 149, driving a Chevrolet Corvette Zenix. Polo Costanine has made a significant move, catching up to Samu Serrara and New Kembakken by reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Wow, seems like there's some serious M-Power fans in chat today. Those M5s are definitely beasts on the track with that kind of power. Let's see how they fare in the rest of the race. Bouquets has advanced to P20, surpassing Sabina 27 and Mistone 149. Paulo Costanin is gaining on Sami Surar and Lukin Bochum, reducing the distance by 2 seconds. Yunon, Gary, Zed, and Amy are fighting for the 5th position. Kazashuk and Chieftain X have advanced to 25th place, surpassing Sabina 27 and Mistone 149. Tuchinowski advances to 14th place, overtaking Bujai Zarotal. Meanwhile, Paulo Costanin climbs to 26th place, passing Sabina 27 and Mistone 149 in the process. Paulo Costanin is now just behind Kazashuk and Chieftain X, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Tuchinowski makes a bold move to claim the 13th position, overtaking El Piosti and Zondenit Nightfall. The three drivers are now locked in a tight battle for that spot. Tuchinowski commands a BMW M4, while El Piosti and Zondenit Wolf handle a Ferrari Portofino. Deco de Snake and 306 Ertro make a move up to 15, passing Bucky Zorro. Shohashi and Electric Murray advance to P22, overtaking Sniku 515 and New Texum. Sidrak and EU's John 7 are fiercely contesting P3 in their Cadillac CTS-V and BMW M512, respectively. Meanwhile, Tuchinowski is fighting off El Piosti and Zondenit Wolf for the 13th spot in their BMW M4 and Ferrari Portofino cars. Gary, Zed, and Amy now hold the 5th position after passing Dranone. Gringinyap and Maya have progressed to the 9th spot by overtaking HU 11792 and Siba Lokwa Duoto. Paulo Costanin is swiftly approaching Kazashuk and Chieftain Axe, bridging the distance by 2.3 units. Texas Rangers Watt is making moves, climbing to 10th place by passing HU 1792 and Super Lacroix. Zenise Kiname is also on the move, now in 17th after overtaking Buchizero. A tight battle ensues between Zenise Kiname and Buchizero for that 17th position. Looks like someone spotted the pink Ferrari on the track. Let's see if it can stand out among the other cars. Duff Dad is gaining on Aton 1792 and Super Lacroix, narrowing the gap by 6.1 seconds. There's a tight battle for the 14th position between Decker the Snake in an Aston Martin DBS, 306 Retro in an Aston Martin DBS, and Tektanovsky in a BMW M4. Welcome back, Segstedt Mayora. Great to have you back in the race car spectating action. The Zincar Party Popper. Cedric and Eugene 7 have advanced to P2, surpassing IC Cream Boy 92. Deca Snake and 306 Retro have climbed to P13, overtaking Duff Dad. Zeniz Kinama has progressed to C18, passing Butchizoro. Todd R. Gardner and Andreas impressively overtook Cedric and Eugene 7 to secure the third position. It's a tight battle between the BMW M512 and the Cadillac CTS-V for the coveted spot on the podium. Let's see how this duel unfolds. Snickle 515 and Neo Texan have advanced to 22nd place, successfully passing Shohashi and Electric Mary in the process. Katsushuk and Chieftain X have made gains, now at P23, surpassing Shohashi and Electric Mary in the standings. Sabini 27 and Milestone 149 are making a move, catching up to Shohashi and Electric Mary by 2 seconds. Oh, we have a bit of a mix-up in the top 3 here. Okayoki 3 is out in front, followed by Ice Cream Boy 92 in second, and Cedric and the Used John 7 are battling it out for that third place spot. Things are heating up on the track early on in this race. Grenanjip and Maya have advanced to 9th place, surpassing Texas Rangers Watt. Samosarara and Nukembukembukam have climbed to 27th place, overtaking Shohashi and Electric Mary. Serious Guy and Sir Ironbot making moves up to 20th place, successfully overtaking Buttcase. It's a tight battle for that position between Musiri Sky and Sir Ironbot in the Mercedes-Benz SLK 55 AMG, and Bookcase in the Spiker Sate Le Violette. Katashuk and Chieftain Axe have advanced to 22nd place, passing Bookcase in the process. Holocaustinin has advanced to P23 by passing Bookcase. Sabina 27 and Mistone 149 are closing in on Bookcase, reducing the gap by 2.7 seconds. Team Wangan, Midnight Runners Drenown in a Cadillac CTSV, is fighting Kamikaze 38 in a Ferrari Portofino for 6th place. Samusarara and Nukembokem are catching up to Bookcase, decreasing the distance by 3.1 seconds. Bookcase has dropped to P27 as Samusarara and Nukembokem make a smooth pass. IC Creamboinanti 2 in the Ferrari Portofino is closely competing with Cydric and Ilyas John 7 in the Cadillac CTSV for the 2nd position. The race is heating up between these drivers as they navigate the track with precision and skill. Samusarari and Nukembokem have advanced to 26th place, surpassing Bookcase in the process. AT 1792 and Super Lacroix have made a big move up to 11th place, overtaking El Pio SD and Zandonite Wolf. The Dodge Charger RT11 is showing some serious speed against the Ferrari Portofino in this battle for 11th position. It's getting intense out there. Sportscars always provide that extra excitement on the track. The variety of cars here sure makes for an interesting race, don't you think? Gary said, and I are closing in on Todar Gardner and Andrew EGC, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The pressure is on. Alright, Ikem Boinanity 2 and Okayoki 3 strategizing. Let's see who makes that crucial overtake first. Samusarari, Nukembokem and Bookcase are locked in a tight fight for the 26th position. Samusarara and Nukembokem are piloting a Lotus Elise S8, while Bookcase is maneuvering a Spiker Sate Le Violette. Duff Dad from Life for Speed is narrowing the distance to Dakota Snake and 306 Retro, reducing the gap by 2.2. Paulo Costanin has made a move up to P24, passing Sabina 27 and Milestone 149 in the process. Case advances to P25, passing Sabina 27 and Milestone 149. Shohashi and Electric Murray are closing in on Semi Sarari and Lukembokem, reducing the gap by 3.8 seconds. Duff Dad is making a move, bridging the distance with Dakota Snake and 306 Retro by 2.2 seconds. Wazirius Guy and Sir Ironbot are steadily gaining on Macrail's 1980, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. It's all about that team spirit. Bringing the solo vibes. Maybe next time we'll have a team no team, who knows. Serious Guy and Sir Ironbot are making moves, narrowing the distance to Lacrosse 1 1980 by 2.1 seconds. Gary said, and Amy displaying impressive skills as they advance to 4th place, overtaking Todar Gardner and Andrew EJC in a swift move. Kamikaze 38 has made a strong move to claim the 7th position, passing both Greninjab and Maya Duckdo. In turn, Greninjab and Maya have advanced to 8th place, overtaking Todagar Gardner and Andreve. Texas Rangers Watt is rapidly closing the gap on Todar Gardner and Androvic, reducing it by 43.1 seconds. Texas Rangers Watt making some moves, now up to P9 after overtaking Todar Gardner and Andre. Buchizero has advanced to 17th place, passing Sinise Kaname in this exciting race. Unzerius Guy and Sir Ironbot are making moves, closing in on Sinise Kaname, with a 2.4 second reduction in the gap. Sneaker 515 and Neotexum have their sights set on Sinise Kaname, reducing the gap by 4.7 seconds. IC Kriam Boinaniti 2 has advanced to the 3rd position, surpassing Gary Z and Amy. Snake and 306 Retro are currently fighting it out with Duff Dad for the 13th spot. Kasashok and Chieftainax have made progress to the 20th place, overtaking Lacrosse 1 1980. Kadzishuk said, "Hey Amy, how much time am I losing to Pone?" "Hey there. You are currently in P22, and Pone is ahead by about 23 seconds. Plenty of time to catch up, just keep pushing and watch those corners." Holocostanin continues to close in on Lacroisson 1980 from Team Blast, reducing the gap by 36.6 units. Shohashi and Electric Murray are making gains on Polocostanin, shrinking the gap by 43.8 units. Meanwhile, Decatur Snake and 306 Retro are catching up to Atune 1792 and Super Lacroix, closing in by 3.6 units. It's an intense battle unfolding on the track. IC Kriamboy 92 has made a slick move up to 2nd place, leaving Cedric and EU Johnson in the rearview mirror. Texas Rangers Watt in the Cadillac CTS-V, Todar Gardner and Androvage are fiercely contesting the 9th position. Exciting battle shaping up between these drivers. Sanis Kiname is making a move, closing in on Kazashuk and Chieftainax by reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. One Serious Guy and Sir Ironbot are putting the pressure on Butcher Zero as they reduce the gap by 2.4 seconds. One Serious Guy and Sir Ironbot now holds the 17th spot after a successful overtake on Butcher Zero. Duffdad is now in 12th place after passing Digita Snake and 306 Retro D. Snaku 515 and Neo Texan have advanced to 18th place by overtaking Bukadera. Sanis Kiname is putting the pressure on Butcher Zero from Team Quark Express, reducing the distance between them by a significant 45.7 units. The race is heating up as Sanis Kiname inches closer to overtaking Butcher Zero. Texas Rangers Watch shows some impressive moves, climbing up to the 8th position after overtaking Todd Gardner and Andre Voigt. Meanwhile, Todd Gardner and Andre Voigt are not slowing down either as they advance to 9th place, surpassing Greenajeb and Mahia. Impressive moves from Alpio SD and Zonda Nightwolf as they catch up to Greninja and Maya by 2.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Wunzerius Guy and Sir Ironbot are on the move, advancing to 16 by overtaking Takinoski. Cedric and Eugen 7 have taken the lead, surpassing Icy Cream Boy 92. Icy Cream Boy 92 now is 2nd place, overtaking Gary Z and Amy. Gary Z and Amy now in 3rd place, overtaking Okayoki 3. Kamikaze 38 swiftly takes the 4th position from Okayoki 3 Toista. Kazushuk and Chieftainax make solid progress, now at 18th after passing Butcher Zero. Butcher Zero then regains a position, overtaking Sanis Kiname down to 19th. Alpio SD and Zonda Nightwolf are making a significant push, closing in on Greninja and Maya by a whopping 597.2 units. Texas Rangers Watt has smoothly advanced to 5, surpassing Todd Gardner and Andre Voigt. Meanwhile, Todor Gardner and Andrzej have climbed to 6, overtaking Kamikaze 38. Winzerius Guy and Sirarimbot are making a strong move towards LPIOSD and Xander Night Wolf, shrinking the gap by 537.1 units. Duff Dad has climbed to Penn, passing Dakota Snake and 306 Retro. On the other hand, Dakota Snake and 306 Retro have advanced to P11, overtaking 81 1792 and Super LaCroix Daughter. Snaku 515 and Neotexum are making a strong push towards Tukhchanovsky, reducing the gap by 21.5 units. Katsushuk and Chieftainax are also aggressively catching up to Winzerius Guy and Sirarimbot, closing in by 580.4 units. Gary Zad and Amy have surged to first place, successfully overtaking Icy Korean Boynani 2. Liu Case is on a mission, drastically closing in on Winzerius Guy and Sirarimbot by 524.7 units. Kamikaze 38 makes a bold move to secure the 7th position, surpassing Grinijib and Maya. Grinijib and Maya swiftly climb up to 8th place, leaving Texas Rangers Watt behind in their wake. Dakota Snake and 306 Retro are on a roll, catching up to 81 1792 and Super LaCroix by 7.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Sabina 27 and Mustone 149 are swiftly closing in on Shohashi and Electric Mary, reducing the gap by a whopping 575.7 units. Excitingly, ATM 1792 and Super LaCroix have made a strategic move to claim the 10th position, surpassing Dakota Snake and 306 Retro. Denise Kiname is now in 17th place after overtaking Katsushuk and Chieftainax. Katsushuk and Chieftainax have moved up to 18th place, passing Lacroixon 1980. Lacroixon 1980 has climbed to 19th place, surpassing Sneaker 515 and Neotexum Anatol. Looks like things are getting wild on the track. Keep it entertaining out there, folks. Luke Case is making significant gains, closing in on Snooker 515 and Neo Texan by 44.9 units. Meanwhile, Drinon is swiftly catching up to Samusarawa and Nukembokan, closing the gap by 466.7 units. The intensity is mounting as Buck Case continues to close in on Snooker 515 and Neo Texan by 44.9 units. Sabina 27 and Milestone 149 have advanced to 25th place, surpassing Paulo Kostanin. Renon is gaining on Samu Sarar and Nukembo Kim, reducing the distance by 2.2 seconds. Sabina 27 and Milestone 149 are making a strong move, catching up to Shohashi and Electric Mary by 25.2 units. Similarly, Samu Sarat and Nukambokam are rapidly closing in on Paulo Kostanin, reducing the gap by 48 units. The pressure is on as Sabina 27 and Milestone 149 continue to close the distance on Shohashi and Electric Mary by 25.2 units. Samusarara and Nukambokam are making significant progress, closing in on Paulo Kostanin with a 47.5 gap reduction. Binon is also in the mix, catching up to Samusarara and Nukambokam with a 2.7 gap decrease. Renon is making moves, catching up to Samusarara and Nukembokam, reducing the gap by 2 seconds. Sabine at 27. In the Chevrolet Corvette X, Milestone 149 also in a Chevrolet Corvette 6, and Paulo Kostanin in the BMW M612, are currently locked in the 24th position. Sabina 27 in the Chevrolet Corvette X is fighting Milestone 149 for the 24th position, with Paulo Kostanin in the BMW. Hasekidvu in 612, also in the mix. It's a tight battle as they jostle for position on the track. Waziri Sky and Sir Ironbot are now in 19th place, successfully passing Snikov 115 and Neo Texan. The latter duo has advanced to 20th position, overtaking Kazashuk and Chieftanax. Luke Case is making a significant move, closing in on Kazashuk and Chieftainax by 9.6 seconds. Jinon is also pushing hard, reducing the gap to Samu Serere and Nukembokan by 3 seconds. The race dynamics are getting more intense as these drivers battle for position. Sabine 27 and Milestone 149 are fiercely contesting the 24th position, both driving a Chevrolet Corvette, Team 6. Paulo Costanin in the BMW M612 is also part of this intense battle for the back of the pack. Sabine at 27, in a Chevrolet Corvette Sykes, is locked in a close tussle with Milestone 149 for the 24th position. Meanwhile, Paulo Costanin, in a BMW M612, is also part of this engaging battle. Texas Rangers Watt in the Cadillac CTS the AT1017-92 and Super Lacroix in the Dodge Charger RT11 are fiercely competing for the 9th position. Exciting battle unfolding there. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 and Milestone 149 have made significant progress, advancing to 24th place by overtaking Paulo Costanin. Dakota Snake and 306 Retro are making moves, now in 10th place after passing LSD and Zander Nightwolf. LPSD and Zander Nightwolf have jumped to 11th, overtaking Atuan, 1792, and Super Lacroix. Junon is on the hunt, trimming the distance to Samus Serere and Nukembokan by 3.7 seconds. LPIOSD and Zander Nightwolf make a solid move up to 10th place, leaving Dakota Snake and 306 Retro behind. The battle for the 10th spot is heating up with Ferrari Portofino against Aston Martin DBS. Meanwhile, Duff Dad makes a swift maneuver to clinch 12th place, overtaking Ation 1792 and Super Lacroix. Winzerius Guy and Sir Ironbot are making significant progress, closing in on Atuan 1792 and Super Lacroix by 70.4 units. Gary Z and Amy are also gaining ground on Ice Cream Boy 92, reducing the distance by 2.3 units. The competition is heating up as these drivers battle for position. IPOSD and Zander Nightwolf, now in 10th position, after passing Deca the Snake and 306 Retro. Drenong is closing in on Sami Sarar and Nukambokum, reducing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Kalsashuk and Chieftainax are fighting for the 21st position, both in a Honda NSX RGT 582. Bukcase is right there with them in a Spica Sate La Violette. Meanwhile, Paulo Costanin has made some moves, advancing to 24th place by passing Sabini 27 and Mistom 149. Gary Z and Amy are making gains on Isakri and Buenandi too, reducing the gap by 2. Duff Dad is closing in on El Pio SD and Xander Nightwolf, narrowing the distance by 2.1. Aetiona 1792 and Super Lacroix have advanced to 17, passing Lacroixson 1980 in the process. Someone said, "Hey Amy, make it rain harder." Sure thing. Let me just do my rain dance wiggle, wiggle. Oh wait, I'm inside. Well, let's hope for some virtual rain in the game instead. Renan is now in close pursuit of Samus Sarar and Nukemboken, swiftly closing the gap by 4.7 seconds. Cedric and Oyuz Jonseven have surged to Pone, passing Okayoki 3. Deika Snake and 306 Retro are fighting with Alpio SD and Xandonite Wolf for Pen. Deku Snake and 306 Retro are piloting an Aston Martin DBS, while Alpio SD and Xandonite Wolf are behind the wheel of a Ferrari Portofino. Drinon is making a significant move, now just behind Samusarer and Nukembokum, closing the gap by an impressive 48.4 units. Meanwhile, Aetion 1792 and Super Lacroix have advanced to 15, surpassing Bokizero. It's a tight battle between Aetion 1792 and Super Lacroix in a Dodge Charger RT11 and Bokizero from Team Quark Express in a Chevrolet Corvette Seg 415. Someone said, "Hey Amy, release the Kraken onto the track muhahaha." Haha. Oh no. The Kraken has been released onto the track. It's gonna be chaos out there now. Sabine 27 and Mustone 149 are on the move, narrowing the distance to Paul Kostanin by 5.3 seconds. Keep an eye on this developing battle for position. Duffdat advances to Pelivan, overtaking Dakota Snake and 306 Retro. Tukinowski is narrowing the distance to Dakota Snake and 306 Retro, reducing the gap by 2.5 units. Tukinowski is making a strong move, gaining on Dakota Snake and 306 Retro, reducing the difference by 3.5 units. Kiname has impressively overtaken Bajazero, securing the 16th position in the race. Sinise Kiname and Bajazero are currently fighting for the 16th position in this intense race. Sinise Kiname and Bajazero are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 16th position on the track. Aetiona 1792 and Super Lacroix have made a swift move, advancing to 13th place by overtaking Tukinowski. The Dodge Charger RRT11 is now locked in a heated battle with the BMW M4 for that 13th position. Sinise Kiname and Bajazero are fiercely competing for the 16th position on the track. Jinan has surged ahead of Nukembuken and is now trailing Samusura by 2.2 seconds. Samusarara and Nukembuken are fiercely competing for the 27th position, with Dranon also in the mix. Samusarara and Nukembuken are piloting a Lotus Elise ASC8, while Dranon is behind the wheel of a Cadillac CTSV. Cream minds think alike, Wazirius guy. Your username is definitely on point. Texas Rangers Watt is making a move, closing in on Grenija and Maya, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Kazashuk said, "Hey Amy, did I pit yet?" Hey Kazashuk. Your car hasn't pitted yet, but your AI is doing great out there. Keep cheering it on. Texas Rangers Watt is making a move, closing in on Graninjib and Maya by 2.6 seconds. Zanis Kiname and Bukai Zero from Team Court Express are battling for the 16th position. Lino is catching up to Sabina 27 and Milestone 149, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Linon is closing in on Sabine 27 and Milestone 149, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Texas Rangers Watt is making a move, narrowing the distance to Graninjeb and Maya by 2.2 seconds. Zanis Kiname makes a bold move, advancing to the 16th position by overtaking Bukizero. Daika Nesnake in the Aston Martin DBs is fiercely competing with 306 Retro for 12th place. Meanwhile, Aetion 1792 and Super Lacroix in the Dodge Charger RT11 are also in the mix for that position. It's a tight race amongst these drivers as they navigate the track. Hey Mama Hasta, welcome back to the race car action. Glad to have you back with us on the track. Cedric and Yu John 7 are inching closer to Okayoki 3, reducing the gap by 3.2 seconds. Holocaustinin is now closing in on Shohashi and Electric Mary, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Drinon is also making gains, catching up to Sabine 27 and Meister 149, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Holocaustini narrows the gap to Shohashi and Electric Mary by 40.5 units. Drinon tightens the distance to Sabine 27 and Meister 149 by 2.1 units. Dakota Snake in the Aston Martin DBs is holding on to P12, but 306 reach right on their tail. The Dodge Charger RT, 11 driven by 811792, and Super Luck Raw, is also in the mix, making it a tight battle for that position. Sinis Kiname in the Chevrolet Corvette 6 is fighting hard against La Croissant 1980 in the Audi R69 for the 17th position. Renan is closing in on Paula Kostanin from Team Blue Star, reducing the gap by 53.1 seconds. The chase is on. Kamikaze 38 skillfully climbs to 6th place, overtaking both Grenenjab and Maya in a swift move. Meanwhile, Grenenjab and Maya manage to advance to 7th place, surpassing Todor Gardner and Andreevich in the process. Texas Rangers Watt is making a strong move, closing in on Todor Gardner and Andreevich with an impressive gain of 45.4 units. The chase is on. Texas Rangers Watt is making a move, closing in on Todor Gardner and Andre Wake by reducing the gap to 2.1 seconds. Thanks for the 100 bits, Wazirius guy. Your support is much appreciated. Let's keep those bits coming in and enjoy the race together. Renault is closely tailing Polo Kostanin, closing in by 2.1 seconds. Sirius Guy and Sirarenbot are inching closer to Sinis Kaname, reducing the difference by 2.8 seconds. Snako 515 and Neotexum are catching up to Sinis Kaname, reducing the gap by 3 seconds. Sinis Kaname is making a strong push, closing the gap on Lacrosse on 1980 by 33.2 units. Case has successfully overtaken Sinis Kaname, moving up a position. Case has made a move and is now trailing closely behind Sinis Kaname, with the gap reduced by 4.7 seconds. Etienne 1792 and Super Lacroix are gaining on Duff Dad from Team Live for Speed, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. Etienne 1792 and Super Lacroix are making strides, reducing the distance to Duff Dad by 2.4. Renault is also gaining ground on Polo Kostanin, narrowing the gap by 2.2. The competition is heating up. "10 laps to go, folks. Looks like some are cruising in luxurious comfort with superior air conditioning, while others are bringing the hype. Keep those messages and cheers coming." Todd R. Gardner and Andre Lake are putting the pressure on Greenange and Meyer, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Alpio SD and Sander Nightwolf successfully climbed to 9th place, surpassing Texas Ranger SWAT in a tight duel. Alpio SD and Xander Nightwolf is handling a Ferrari Portofino, while Texas Ranger SWAT is behind the wheel of a Cadillac CTS-V. Etienne 1792 and Super Lacroix are making a move on Duff Dad, narrowing the gap by 2.30 seconds. Tadao Gardner and Dovi are putting on a strong performance, catching up to Greningib and Maya by reducing the gap by 4.1 seconds. Tadao Gardner and Andre Weish in the BMW MF512 are fiercely contending with Greningib and Maya in the Toyota Supra GR4 for the 7th position. It's a tight battle as they navigate the track. Greningib and Maya are making a strong push, significantly reducing the gap to Texas Rangers Watt by 13.6 units. Duff Dad continues to close in on Greningib and Maya, reducing the gap by 3.4 seconds. Duff Dad is really making moves, closing in on Greningib and Maya by reducing the gap to just 4.9 seconds. Buchatero has advanced to 15th place, passing Takshanovsky in the process. Serious Guy and Sirironbot are putting the pressure on Takshanovsky, reducing the gap by 4.6 seconds. The competition is heating up. Serious Guy and Sirironbot are making moves, closing in on Takshanovsky with a 6.7 second gap reduction. Holocaustinin is closing in on 7:27 and Milestone 149, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Aetion 1792 and Super Lacroix make a bold move up to 11th, passing Duff Dad in their Dodge Charger RT11. The battle for 11th place intensifies between Aetion 1792 and Super Lacroix and Duff Dad in the Ferrari Portofino. Todar Gardner and Andre Weiss have made impressive moves, now sitting in 5th place after overtaking Kamikaze 38. Toshinosuke is also making gains, now in 15th place after passing Bukizero. Serious Guy and Serarenbot have advanced to 16, successfully passing Bukizero in the process. Snaku 515 and Neotexum from Team Quasar have made a bold move, advancing to 18th place, successfully overtaking Bukizero representing Team Qua Express. Sidrek and EU's John 7 have surged to the front, seizing pole from Ice Cream Boy 92. Ice Cream Boy 92 swiftly snatches P2 from Okayoki 3. Okayoki 3 is making a notable charge, closing in on Gary Z and Amy by 16.8 units. The trio is engaged in a tight battle on the track. Further back, Snaku 515, Neotexum, and Bukizero are fiercely contesting for the 18th position, showcasing their skills in diverse cars. Todar Gardner and Andre Weiss are rapidly catching up to Okayoki 3, reducing the gap by 47.8 seconds. Texas Rangers Watt is steadily catching up to El Pio SD and Xander Nightwolf, reducing the gap by 2.7 seconds. Kamikaze 38 is rapidly catching up to El Pius D and Xander Nightwolf, reducing the gap by 9.1 units. The battle for first place involves Sodrek in a Cadillac CTS-V, Ejon 7 in another Cadillac CTS-V, and Ice Game Boy 92 in a Ferrari Portofino. Icy Cream Boy 92 was now leading the pack after overtaking Sidric and Eugene 7. Meanwhile, Bukizero is steadily gaining on Lucro 1, 1980, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Okayoki 3 takes the lead by passing Gary Z and Amy. Paulo Costanin advances to 25th place, surpassing Sabine 27 and Miss Stone 149. Icy Crambo 92 is on the move, narrowing the gap to Todar Gardner and Andrejevich by 29.6. However, Todar Gardner and Andrejevich have now surged to 3rd position, leaving Ice Cream Boy 92 behind. Nevertheless, Icy Cream Boy 92 is not giving up. closing in on Todakar Gardner and Andravik once again by 29.6. Kamikaze 38, now in 7, passing Grenijeb and Maya.team. Grenijeb and Maya move up to Pate, overtaking Texas Rangers Watt. Buchisero climbs to 17, surpassing Luc Rosson, 1980, from Team Blast. Alpaisod and Xander Nightwolf have advanced to 9th place, successfully passing Texas Rangers Watt in the ongoing race. Aetion 1792 and Super Lacroix continue their charge, gaining on Texas Rangers Watt by reducing the gap to 2.3 seconds. Aetion is 1792, and Super Lacroix are putting the pressure on Texas Rangers Watt, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Dahidanik and 306 Retro have advanced to 12th place, surpassing Dufte.de. Zaniskinama has climbed to 18th place, overtaking Lacroix 1980. Zanis Kanama has advanced to 18th place, surpassing Le Croissant 1980. The Chevrolet Corvette Chics of Zanis Kana is in a tight battle with Le Croissant 1980's Audi R69 for the 18th position on the track. Drinon is reeling in Sabine 27, and Mastone 149, closing the gap by 2/13. Samusararia and Nukembakam are making a strong push, reducing the gap to Drinon by 5.6 seconds. Renault successfully overtakes Sabine 27 and Mistone 149, moving up 2 places. Texas Rangers Ford is making the move, closing in on LPOSD and Xander Nightwolf by 2.6 seconds. Texas Rangers Watt, Etienne 1792, and Super LaCroix are fiercely contesting the 10th position. Renault is making significant progress, catching up to Sabine 27 and Mustone 149, by reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. LaCroix 1980, in the Audi RS69, is narrowly holding on to 18th place against Senis Kiname in the Chevrolet Corvette Signe. Keep an eye on this close duel as they navigate the track. Drinon is now within striking distance of Sabine 27 and Mustone 149, reducing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Buchidzero and Senis Kiname are neck and neck in the battle for 17th place. Senis Kiname is now in 17th place after overtaking Buchidzero Tidwell. The two locked in a battle for the 17th position. Cedric and Oyus John 7 are fiercely contesting the second place with Todd R. Gardner and Andre Wege. It's a battle of the Cadillacs against the BMW M512. Buchidzero has made a good move up to 16th place, overtaking Senis Kiname. Senis Kiname in turn has climbed to 17th, surpassing LaCroix in 1980. Bukase is making a strong move, closing in on Musiri Sky and Sarayenbot, reducing the gap by a significant 41.8 seconds. Drinon is making progress, reducing the gap to Sabine 27 and Mustone 149 by 2 units. Texas Rangers Watt, Etienne 1792, and Super LaCroix are fiercely contesting the 10th position. Texas Rangers Watt in the Cadillac CTS-V is tangling with Aton 1792 and Super LaCroix in the Dodge Charger RT11. The battle for the top 10 spots is heating up,